Hello, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom for this upcoming week of January 7th through January 13th, 2024. My name is Claire Candy Hoff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon International best-selling book, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. Now, please do remember that these are general readings. Now, if you're interested in an individualized, personalized reading, please do phone me at Angel Healing House, and that number is 831-277-3716 Eastern Standard Time to book your revealing, inspirational, enlightening reading. And all of my contact details are in the description box down below. Thank you for liking and sharing, subscribing to the Claire Candy Hoff YouTube channel so you can be notified when I post my videos. And if you would like to donate for my free content, I've left my PayPal link in the description box down below. As always, here on Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, we choose runes, tarot cards, and oracle cards. But before we do that, we always look into the astrological heavens to see what planetary energies will be affecting us. So, everyone, we are almost 1 week into this new year, and it has started off with a huge jolt of forward-moving energies. After being retrograde for 3 weeks, the planet of communication, Mercury, started to station direct on January the 1st and is now moving forward towards Sagittarius. It's restoring our clarity, not only our clarity, but it's restoring our optimism. Now that it's stationing direct and moving at again its normal pace forward, energy can start to flow once more and not feel so heavy, so stagnant and slowed down. All types of communication will be much clearer, with travel and technology returning to be more reliable. Not to mention that we will experience more clarity in our minds. Do remember that the posse of angels and I always caution that it does take a good week to 10 days for the planet to get out of its shadow phase to fully move forward. So, if you are anticipating some communication coming in after a time of experiencing silence, it might not be till around the middle of the month for news to come in. Now, the other big forward moving energy that is affecting us is the planet Jupiter, the planet of expansion, prosperity, good luck, security, good fortune, which, after being retrograde since September the 4th, moved into direct motion on December 31st. Now, this is very much like Mercury retrograde, where it does take a week to 10 days, maybe even 2 weeks, to get out of its shadow phase and fully move forward. But the changes that this retrograde cycle brought to many was enormous for not only our physical locations, but also our relationship with others and ourselves. Whether we like it or not, this provided an intense time for deep introspective spiritual growth, as many had no other choice but to open to the unknown and try not to block the process of this happening. And if you went through a very challenging, harrowing end to 2023, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Because so many went through this, it has dramatically changed the collective's energy. Although it may be hard to believe, this challenge of 2023 has prepared us for what is to come, and soon it will be a time for us to take action, taking our next steps along the path of our next part of our journey. Now, as a result of this powerful transit, some will feel reborn, connecting to sparkling new energy to push forward into the new abundance, expansion, and good fortune that will be on offer in this year of 2024. Now, the next two big events will occur on January 11th, when first we'll experience the 111 portal, the 111, where higher energies will be bathing the planet. And then on that very same day, there'll be a first new moon of the year in Capricorn. Now, this one is especially powerful as it is closely conjunct the planet Pluto, the planet of transformation. Now, Pluto is also supported by Uranus, which is the planet of the unexpected, to help bring positive changes and new things into our lives. Whether or not we are making any New Year's resolutions, a new moon in the determined sign of Capricorn is all about setting goals and accomplishing what we set out to do. Now, with this in mind, it's a fantastic moon for the career-minded, as January 2024 is filled with great energies for business. It's the perfect time for getting really clear on how we define success. Capricorns have this uncanny energy to walk between worlds of responsibility on one hand, responsibility and reality on one hand, and combining this with a world of fantasy, creativity, and spirituality. This is one of the reasons why so many Capricorns achieve amazing material success. By aligning with this energy, we too can manifest something powerful. And with Pluto's influence demanding no less than complete transformation in our lives, something will need to be destroyed to create space for this rebirth to occur. And this something which needs to be destroyed could be one of a professional nature. It could be one of a relationship or relationships. It could be even a way of being or even financial situations that need to come to a close. With Pluto's domineering energy of transformation, this purging and releasing of these things is non-negotiable to create the space we need for that utter metamorphosis in our life. Now, the posse of angels is sharing that is why so many created a dramatic crisis exit plan for 2023, for it will pave the way for Uranus, the planet of sudden shifts and unexpected, to work a miraculous, unique magic in our lives. The posse of angels is assuring us that although we haven't been given what we expected, we were given exactly what we need in order to set us free to walk the next part of our new journey. Now, it's important to remember that our perceived failures will simply lead us towards success. And the posse of angels want us to keep this in mind as the first important months of 2024 unfold for us. Now, if you, like many of us, have noticed already, your new life is going to cost you your old life. It's going to cost us and get us out of our comfort zone, get us out of our sense of direction, and in many cases, relationships and friendships that no longer serve us. As we create space and only accept those relationships that are most aligned for us now, the people we are meant to meet will manifest. And these are those people in our soul tribe who are like us who are most like us in energetic signature. There's a level of comfort there, of encouragement. There's no jealousy, there's no competition, and just wishing us well and supporting us on our journey. So that's a wonderful thing to look forward to in your meditations and in your time of contemplation and reflection. You can even close your eyes and you can even conjure up that feeling of comfort and say hello to your new soul tribe, even before they manifest in the physical. I love doing this because these soul tribe members were with us in past lives. when we were striving to bring light to the planet. And they are going to be showing up again in new guises to help us bring light to the planet as well through those projects, those endeavors, those structures that we will collaborate and connect and co-create wonderful things together. So what will happen is that by allowing this, we will build a new comfort zone around the things that are, again, supportive, move us towards our dreams and our goals. This will bring about a feeling of being truly loved, of being supported, of being seen for who we truly are and understood. And what we're going to lose is what was built for a person, and what we are going to seemingly lose that was built for a person who no longer exists. And as so many of us has changed and evolved and ascended and enlightened, we are no longer those people who we were before. And a lot of those relationships and friendships are then um, uh, going out of our lives, and they're going to be making room for this new, supportive, encouraging, wonderful, comfortable soul tribe of ours to manifest for us in 2024. And when I chose a rune for today, I really did love that this rune came out for all of us. We start with this message of Jera, the rune of beneficial outcomes, the rune of harvest, and entering into a very fertile season. Now, Jera applies to any endeavors or projects or heartfelt intentions or goals that we are committed to. This rune coming out is as an assurance that we have prepared the ground well. We've planted seeds, we've cultivated with care. Now, to those who have labored long over a dream to manifest, Jera is a wonderful sign of encouragement and success coming in. We as individuals and as a collective, we are beginning a cycle of harvest to see the fruits of our labors, and that our diligence and hard work will be paying off in 2024. So be on the lookout for perhaps those soul tribe members coming in. Be on the lookout for those new connections, new things that pop up, new opportunities and offers that are on offer as this forward-moving energy of Mercury going forward, opening up the lines of communication, of people get in contact with us, and expansion and good fortune and good luck and prosperity and abundance with Jupiter moving forward as well. And we have this new moon in Capricorn on January 11th, which is opening up those new things especially in our careers, our jobs, our offers, or things that we'll be doing. So be on the lookout for those new things coming in as well. Now, when I went to my oracle cards, the Posse of Angels suggested that I go to my Brian Froud's fairy cards, which I haven't used in a while. And this particular deck, there's the back of those fairies. This particular deck starts off, it's a 65 card deck, and it starts off with 12 angel cards. They're called the Singers of the Realm, and they signify transformative, major changes in our lives. Very much like when I teach tarot, I say that the 22 major arcana cards are life-changing things that are presented to us, and the other 56 cards in the tarot, therefore, our daily routines and schedules and that kind of things. That's why they're called the minor, and the 22 are the major life changes in our lives. But I've never had this happen before in this in a reading. All three of these cards are major. They're angel cards. They're the singer of the realms, and from those 12 angel cards. Now that we've given ourselves some time to settle in this first week of 2024, many in the collective will start to experience life-changing events. In fact, yesterday I got a call from a very dear friend. She announced that she was pregnant, and I also received a message from another dear friend that she got engaged. These are big, life-changing things happening. Now, the first card that came out from the Singer of the Realm is this one, and it's the Singer of Initiation, with its message of trial to triumph to a new level, as it's being a major transition between our old lives and our new. We've all been tested to enter this new realm, and they wish to share that the more profound the change, the more rigorous change will be. This card portends a breakthrough into a whole new way of being. It's an indication that we've truly learned the lessons that we came to learn, and now we're willing to apply them. With this card's appearance, it often heralds a period of success as we move into greater fulfillment of our potentials. Now, we just had Jera, and Jera portends the fruition and the fruits of our labor. It's about harvest. It's about, again, success, moving into a greater fulfillment of our potential. Many in the collective will manifest gates opening for them, and many will be stepping into leadership roles. One could be taking on a new level of responsibility and taking action along their path. Now, that word action seems to be coming up a lot. And of course, with this Capricorn new moon, Capricorns are all about taking action. Um, uh, they marry that responsibility and their reality to their dreams, their spirituality and creativity, and achieve amazing success. But all the Capricorns I know are so determined, and they're always taking action towards things. So if you have a little bit of hesitancy in that department, this kind of forward-moving energy will help tremendously with this Singer of Initiation coming out first. Now, take a good look at that card. The next card that is coming out is He of the Fiery Sword. It's another Singer of the Realm card, and this one is, yet again, about taking action. It's about spiritual will, justice, and protection. This Singer appears when we have difficult things to do, and when we need to take action that is going to require much of us, a determination, um, a mindset that we can do this, and just to keep going forward. It helps us break the bonds of an outgrown way of being so that we can move on to the next level with strength and willpower. If you've had a difficult time settling into this new year, if you're feeling uneasy, you can ask your angels, how? How may I feel strength and will in my life and allow the vital force to flow through me? Exactly. So sometimes it's not always about pushing the river of life. It's not always about doing something. It's about allowing the universe to show us how to take action and being open to receiving this. And so this of the fiery sword is like we feel this fire within us to now be strong enough to then step forward and take action when things are presented to us. So take a good look at that card. Take a good look at the Singer of Initiation, this powerful light that is on offer for us. And the next card that's coming in is our third card from this fairy oracle, is the Singer of the Chalice. Now, there are, as I said, 12 singers of the realm. Included in that is the Singer of Intuition, the Singer of Courage, the Singer of Ecstasy. But this one in particular, about the Singer of the Chalice, is all about our trust, joy, hope, creativity, and miracles. Now, it even looks like a womb. It even looks like, being receptive in order to now receive, receive the way the universe wishes us to take action. Even though many in the collective have not been shown the next part of their journey, we are being asked to muster our trust in the process, to open our hearts, um, and not close ourselves off to divine help. No matter how challenging things have become, we never close ourselves off completely. We always have the ability to muster up some sort of courage and hope and use this as a key to open the door for help to be presented to us. If the song of the angels has become faint and scarce in your life to hear them, it's important to open to their miracles to help us manifest our heartfelt dreams and our wishes, because they work in the realm of miracles and magic and the unlimited possibilities, where with our expectations and attachments to things, we can only see and imagine so many possibilities. So do open up to be that challenge, that chalice to receive now and be in the flow, to trust and have hope, um, and joy in the miracles that will be offered to us. And nobody's going to miss out. It's only whether you're going to be open to receive in the way that Spirit wishes for you to receive. Next, I went to my oracle, the Enchanted Map oracle, and again, this card has been coming out quite often, and it is this card that is telling us that life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise, and we won't know how to deal with them. This is one of those times when we need to step into the unknown and be okay with not really knowing how things are going to work out. But we know in our heart of hearts that we're always where we're meant to be, or we wouldn't be there, and is perfection for our journey. At this time, we are required to trust. Trust like we've never trusted before, just like the message in the Singer of the Chalice. That told us to trust. Trust that having left the very, very dense, limited energies of the lower dimensions of 2003, we are now firmly in the phase of wonder and miracles. Again, unlimited possibilities, and this is unknown territory. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you will be safe, you will be protected, and you will be guided. We may feel blindfolded, just like the lady in this card, but it does not mean that we do not have access to our spiritual intuitive vision within. I like that this artist has put a little bird there. The bird is our intuition, and that we always, no matter how things appear to us with our physical vision, we always can go within and we can tap into our intuition to tell us, to show us that spiritual sight that is there to help us and provide that light for us when things may be blocked for us in with our physical vision. The next card that is coming out for us is a card 16, which is also a number 7. I just noticed that. 7 and 7. And it's the card of rescue. And there's a there's a woman at the top of a waterfall, and there's a hot air balloon, and this person in there is seeking to rescue this person from the top of the waterfall. Very cute card. But this, we receive the message because we're always safe and we're always secure where we are. no matter how blindfolded we were, into the unknown card. If we find ourselves being in a state of feeling troubled, it helps greatly to open to receiving support from Spirit. Now, um, the more that we connect with Spirit, Spirit will tell you that you are more guided and more loved and cherished and encouraged and supported than you ever could imagine. Um, most of the time, we think that we're not in connection with Spirit because of our expectations and attachments, which are just illusions to what should be happening instead of what is happening. So if we find ourselves troubled, do go within and connect with your angels, God, Source, Creator, Spirit. In this way, we'll see many conditions coming together as if by magic to provide us with the help that we needed. You know, a lot of times we are not given what we want, we are given what we need for our soul's highest growth. And with this card of rescue, although we never really need rescuing because we're always where we're meant to be, but we will get a feeling of relief. We're getting a feeling of relief that perhaps we weren't abandoned. Perhaps the universe, God, Source, Creator, and the angels weren't deaf to our pleading and our and our begging and our praying for things to change in our lives. So that's a very positive card, going into the unknown, and then the card of rescuing happening. And we have a 3 card. 21, 2 plus 1 is 3, the card of creation and the card of miracles. I like that the fairies are sitting on eggs, and this is signifying the birth of something new. This is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential yet not realized in your life. Do take time to visualize what your life, what you would love your life to be, you know, the place where you're going to be living, and not just visualize, but feeling as if that is your life already. To plant your field of dreams, be clear about your thoughts and your feelings. Concentrate on your best life regardless of outer conditions. Conditions can always change. And I'm hearing from my angelic family, the posse of angels, and they're saying things always change. Think back to how much you invested in your divinely inspired skills and talents and your abilities, and they will lead to a great harvest to share with others. This Jera was and is the rune of harvest. Um, think back. Think back to all those things. You will reap. You're entering a time in 2024 where you will reap what you have sown. So why not dream big? Tend to this garden of your life and make it as magical as you wish it to be. And then, when things present themselves, take action. Now, there's that word action again, for you to experience the miraculous and the extraordinary. So let's go to the tarot cards, give them a good shuffle, and see what comes out. I hope your first week of 2024 has been wonderful, has been filled with awe. I've heard from many people that the first 4 to 5 days of this new year were a little bit unsettling. They were a little bit unsettling because we have popped in, many in the collective, have gone from third, fourth dimension and popped into the fifth dimension and higher realms. And it's going to take some time to settle in to these very different energies, and that's what we were experiencing. It's certainly not the same old that it has been in previous years, and we have to, you know, and it would be most beneficial for us to get used to settling into a way of ease and a way of grace, of things working out for our highest good, and to be open and receptive, and to be that chalice to expect miracles in our lives, you know, and to see everything as a miracle, you know, and for those things manifesting for our highest good and our soul's greatest potential and greatest purpose along this next part of our journey. So let's cut the cards. And just like in a previous video, they're suggesting that I choose one card, then two, then three, then four, then five to get a complete story of what we're going through now. So the first card is our general situation, and this is the Knight of Swords. This means that after a seeming time of stagnancy or a time where Mercury was in retrograde, Jupiter was in retrograde, slowing down our prosperity and our abundance and our expansion and all these things, now we're moving into a time, especially around the mid-month or third week in January, of things moving much quicker for us. Now, this might pull us up a little bit because, you know, many of us have experienced this slowing down, and now perhaps many things are going to be on offer for us where we're going to have to, you know, take that Capricornian energy of that new moon and action and get ourselves, you know, in that mode of organizing and prioritizing and being busy once again. There is the hawk in my tarot card here, and the hawk is the sign of messages being freed up to come in again. So that's our general situation about things starting to move again in the coming weeks. The next card in this is the area, what we need to focus on. And these two cards have come up. The Three of Cups and the Chariot. Now, I love that the Chariot came in after this Pegasus, this high-flying horse, angel horse, you know, this horse with wings came in, because the horses in the tarot are about our personal power, the personal power, feeling like our power is returning to us once again. Now, the Chariot is the card of traveling. It's the card of movement. And that's representative in the Knight of Swords card, the Knight of taking action and moving forward on things. But the Chariot, in this regard, they're saying is the card of recognition, of maybe being contacted because somebody likes your content or somebody wants you to offer you an opportunity or something to be able to work on a project, or they like, you know, your services. Regardless of what this is, the Chariot card is the card of promotion, rewards, and recognition, and it's going to provide us with great celebration, which is the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is also the Soul Tribe card. This is, which I just spoke about before, is opening the door for those Soul Tribe members to come in and to light up our new path for us and how we're going to be connecting and collaborating with others. You know, 2024, if you have felt like you've been a bit isolated, is the year of collaborating and connecting with others. So this is what we need to focus on, is that movement forward, is that forward moving energy now. So that's 1 and 2. The next 3 card story for us coming out is the Four of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the King of Cups. That goes behind there. So the Four of Pentacles is the card of having experienced holding on very tightly. And they're saying now, with the four there's going to be a more steady foundation. There's going to be a foundation of feeling stable, of feeling secure, of feeling like we don't have to hang on so tightly. that we can ease off a little bit. And the Six of Wands is a wonderful message here, because it is very much the same. It's the victory card. It's feeling like all our past efforts are now seen, and are now recognized, and that was the message from the Chariot, as things that we will triumph over, is the Six of Wands, of being victorious. Again, a card of promotions, being rewarded, and also being recognized. I love that the King of Cups comes out with these two cards here, because this is something that we will be emotionally attached to, heightened emotions, that we will be recognized for our past efforts, and our talents and our abilities, which will ease things up for us with the Four there. So beautiful cards there. Lots of motion, lots of action going forward, which is in direct reflection to the planetary energies of Mercury going forward, and Jupiter and Capricorn with its fiery, determined will. The next card, the next position is advice from the angels. Advice from the angels. And this is, the first one is the Page of Cups. This is something unexpected. Maybe you're expecting something unexpected, but it's going to come in a way that the posse of angels are using the words bizarre, miraculous, um, can only be scripted by the hand of God, because this is what your soul needs to move you ahead into the position that you always wanted and your soul always needed to be in this year of 2024. And so it's going to come in an unexpected way, just like the fish jumping out of the cup here. But again, it will, you see the waves that will provide the movement and the transportation. Some of you will be definitely moving. Some of you will be shown where to move, and it could be to distant shores. It's not just, could be to a different state, could be to a different country. But to be open to these messages coming in. Now, the next card that's coming out for this is the Hermit. Now, you can see the Hermit is often a card of going in isolation, but they're showing me here particularly the light around the Hermit, and the shooting star, the star. And both of these cards are about illumination. So this unexpected event that's coming in that will provide the movement of the waves and the movement of the sailing ship, will illuminate our lives as to how we will move forward, whether that's brought by your soul tribe, or an offer, or something that's coming in to move us forward. The next cards are very encouraging with the Ten of Cups. This is something that is so emotionally fulfilling for us. It's the Happily Ever After card. It's the Sunshine, Lollipop, and Roses card. Something that our soul will be so giddy and so happy that we will be offered. And we will feel like such a level of fruition inside of us, and that we're going to be contributing in this way. And then the illumination, more illumination. There's great illumination in this set of four. And this advice from the angels is to open up to this sense of our inner child being in wonder and enchantment. The bluebird of happiness is there for us to realize this joy within, how 2024 is not the same old, same old. It's not the same rodeo. And we have been irrevocably changed because of these energies, and now open up to receive, like with the faith and the trust and the hope of a child. And the outcome for us in this is, oh, I love these cards. Okay, the first card is the Fool. Is, for many of us, we've been stripped of everything that we knew ourselves to be, our relationships, our jobs, where we lived, all those things. And now that the dust has settled, we pick up what remains and we faithfully follow the voice of Spirit. The doves in my cards are always about following the voice of the Holy Spirit, about following the voice of the divine. And of course, the dog is the trust. Trusting in ourselves, trusting that we'll be led on this very new journey. The fool, when I teach tarot, I always say that the fool is not a number one. Is not a number one, is number zero, because we're back at zero again. But we have everything we need with the wisdom we've garnered from those challenging experiences to step on the new path now. The next card is, well, haven't we gotten strength? And the strength card is about endurance, it's about courage and bravery to now know that we have everything that we need because we are working in direct alignment with Spirit. We're not pushing our ego agenda anymore. We're not pushing what should have happened. We are opening to the possibilities of infinite possibilities that are born when we co-create with the magic and the miracles and the synchronicities that Spirit and God Source Creator and the angels and our spirit guides alone can see further down the path for us. And this takes a great deal of strength to let go of our egos. What comes in for us now is the Wheel of Fortune. It's karmic, it's fated, it's destined for us to whatever way, shape, or form this is coming in for you, this is not meant for anybody else. And it won't pass you by unless you refuse it. But it's not meant for anybody else. So settle into this knowing that you've made it through the fire. You've made it through the hard part. And now expect that ease and grace for it to be offered. And now all you need to do is take inspired action when it's offered to you. The next card for this outcome is a breakthrough. And there are the eagles, once again showing us our bravery and courage to be able to be awakened and enlightened and being the light for so many others. And now being clear enough to step on our path, knowing that that we're co-creating this with Spirit for our soul's highest good, and that everything will turn out amazing, just more miraculous than you can possibly imagine, because you are the magician now. You're the alchemist, and you're working directly with Spirit. You're not pushing things anymore, and you are allowing Spirit to work in the highest order to bring things to you and for you to alchemize them and then to take action forward. So I love those cards as we go into this second week of 2024. Now, let me reach over here and see if I can find my good fortune cards. There we go. My fortune cookie cards to end with. Okay, let's see. Knock, knock, knock. Let's see what we can come up with. Come on, posse of angels. 3 cards. 3 cards to end this beautiful reading today. As we are in January and much of the world is in cold and wintry, stay safe on the roads. I hope you're nice and warm and you safe and secure, as it's cold out there, campers. Okay, let me get, come on. Okay, let's have 3 jump out. Oh, there, okay, I'll take it. I'll wrap it up. I'll take it. Okay, that's number 1. Let's have another jumper, please. Okay. Okay, didn't do that time. Come on, come on, come on. Jump, 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 jump. Okay. We'll take that one and one more. last time, and otherwise I'm just going to open up the deck and choose one. Okay. All right. Whoop. Oh, that one wanted to come out as well. Okay. First card that's coming out for us is opportunities. An important offer will be made, so be prepared and dress to impress. Okay, all of this action moving forward. The thing I like most about is about Mercury retrograde is it heralds a new time and new offerings on the horizon. That's why we have to be held back and for things to stand still, for us to finish our projects, for us to really go within, reflect on our lives, and then it always brings in new movement, a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, for it to get out of its shadow phase and to bring us those new opportunities coming in. Next card is planning. Now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. So with these opportunities coming up, as I said before, and the card of the um, Knight of Swords coming in, suddenly we're busy and suddenly we're prioritizing and suddenly we're planning different things after being quiet for so long. The next card is perseverance. You might feel like you're getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead now with opportunities. Again, that word of changes coming up, and they're saying, please don't give up. Please don't give up. You are not. Uh, um, you're never not receiving. It may not be right in front of you at this moment, but Spirit always has your back. Spirit always has your back, and things are always in motion, which we can't see. So it's the next card that wanted to come out is twists and turns. Make sure you have lots of rest to cope with the major changes which are coming up, or major changes or interruptions surrounding you. So we have lots of cards here about changes coming up on the horizon. Make sure that you get plenty of rest. Make sure that you have plenty of self-care, because things for many in the collective will start to get busy the more we go into January. So I hope all that's been helpful for you. If you would like a more personalized, individualized reading, please do remember to call me at Angel Healing House. That number is 831-277-3716 Eastern Standard Time. And go out and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. I'm wishing you love and, as always, angel blessings. And I look so forward to speaking with you again in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.